Hi, it's Laura here at the Charleston Holistic Center, and today we're going to talk about the fact that life is a dance, not a single point balancing act. You know that I don't really like the term balancing because when we think that way, it is about that single point, and then you're tipping whatever direction, and that puts that in our mind. So instead, either work with it in your mind as a dance or as a harmony. You know, I do prefer the word harmony, but I don't know. The dance came today in my head, so here we go. And what do I mean by this? So, we have multiple portions of our lives, right? We have our work, we have our family, we have our friends. We have to deal with all of that. If you have a house, if you have a car, you got to take care of everything, right? If you have kids, pets, there's all these different things. And if you think about it as a balancing act, it's a lot of pulls in a lot of different directions on a single point, and that makes it really tough, right? So instead, maybe if it's a dance, then you move through different portions of your life and maybe you are ballet end point, but it's still moving through different portions and doing it that way. If we get too much on that single point, then we often feel really literally pulled in multiple directions and feel like we're tipping continuously. So instead, if it's a dance, then you're moving through each portion and giving it whatever time it needs. Maybe it only needs a little bit of time. You don't have to do everything equally all the time. And that's where I like harmony to come in. If you've ever heard a singing group that harmonizes, you know that sometimes the soprano carries a line, sometimes the tenor carries a line, sometimes it's really important for the bass to come in and the alto to come in. Not all the time is a single part the most important. So whether you think harmony or whether you think dance, it's a much more conducive way for your brain to think about things. Then you feel like, oh, okay, I can devote a little bit of time to this and some to that, and I'm not having to be on a single point. Moving, harmonizing. Think about it. How can you shift your perspective? And when we do that, we shift our energy and we shift how we participate in the world. Just saying. Thank you and namaste.